Stanford University, a bastion of academia and the alma mater of some of college football's most legendary figures, Elway, Luck, Sherman, and McCaffrey. And today, the Stanford Cardinal will try to live up to that legacy. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will start this game off. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it fact.
First down for the offense. Leaves it with the back. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Right back to the well. He breaks a tackle. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Touch pass on the run. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. That's caught. It's Smith. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Going up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Buckeye aerial attack continues to be prolific. You feel as if they're on the verge of scoring on any snap.
And it's such a good blend between such great offensive talent year after year after year that you see go to the draft, but also great play calling, great play design. They've always got it working, and you know this offense is always capable of hanging 40 points and making it look easy.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the middle. And the third down pass is incomplete. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. What a disappointment. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
With jet sweep pass. Makes one man miss. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Now on second down. Off the play fake. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Got him downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looking to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Guys, in basketball through the years, we've seen the Big Ten ACC Challenge, and it'll be fun to watch this one on the football field.
I think this is going to be a real test of physicality. I know these are two conferences that pride themselves on that, going out and establishing the line of scrimmage. So, David, interesting X's and O's matchup here in this one.
Yeah, and it's always cool to have those measuring stick opponents. Like, once we start getting deeper in the season and start having the comparison game, well, you have a matchup, a big matchup of a Big Ten school versus an ACC school. This will be used in the college football playoff criteria.
Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. Wide out in motion. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Got a man. It's Butler. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes...
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
The Buckeyes will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Works the middle of the field. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. Running back searching for a hole. Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run, after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Jackson will throw. Finds his big tight end.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Christian.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Tate. And the Buckeyes brought to the ground, but not before picking up the 1st. A new set of downs after the completion. Zings it complete to the right. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Snags it over the middle. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Trying play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Unleashes one deep. Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. Looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Shoots it to the left. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Kent State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there in Northeast Ohio. They'll enjoy this one all week. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Takes the handoff. It's Butler. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Fires to the big fella. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. He's looking to throw it. Got his man in the middle.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Jackson going to throw it. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Gets it out quickly. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Feeling some heat. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 3rd. They're bringing heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Trying to find his man on first down. Got a man. It's Tate. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He wants to pass it on second down. Using the quick game. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Palo Alto as we say hello from our broadcast studios. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Stanford Stadium.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go right back to him. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. He'll pull it on the read. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Offense set on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. It's complete to the left. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He's going to pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Leaves it with the running back. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Looking to the big tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Finds his tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got an open man. Whew, boy, his freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he zing that thing in there? They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Ohio State 14, Stanford 3.
He'll bring it out. stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He lofts one down the sideline. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Jackson will throw. Fires one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On third down, going up top. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
On third and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now on first and 10 from the 35. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Buckeyes are on the move. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Florida State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Seminoles ever do that? Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Tate. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Toss sweep to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. It's Sayin. He finds his man. He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the first down. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Looking to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Crosses the 30, he's got away. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Fast motion from the offense. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Makes a grab over the middle. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to get it through the air. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They'll try to pick up the 1st. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jackson gonna throw it. He's got it down the middle. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Got his man on the right. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Now 2nd and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. Fires to the wideout. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Never a doubt. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide receiver shows motion. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now on second down. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
A third and short coming from their own 20-yard line. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Butler. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the offense falls on the ball, but they'll still have to give it up. They're short of the first down.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Pulls it in. It's Smith. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. That is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. They want to just keep throwing it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Snagged in the middle. It's Holt. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Mosley. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Stanford wants to push the pace.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete, the long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. First down for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. That gives him 100 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Handoff from the gun. Nice move to pick up yardage. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense was all over it. They know 3rd down, the quarterback could be a viable threat in the run game. Played physical, played close to the line of scrimmage, made the big stop.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Trying to get to him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. That last incompletion leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 21. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Getting some heat. Quarterback all over the place, trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.